have an oil treatment in my hair. I have an oil treatment in my hair, like, half the time I feel like, Zeno, come here. Come here. I love you. You're my buddy. Yes, you're my good dog. You're not even my good dog. You're my good friend's good dog. Yes. Such a baby. Zeno's 3 years old. Yeah. He's a good doggy. Yes. And he snorts like a pig sometimes. He's such a good dog. You know what you need? You need some food. Comida! So I don't hug my clients' dogs right away. After I've been around them for a few days, if I've been petting them a lot and they've been sitting in my lap a lot, then I will start by just like gently petting them, you know, and then getting more and more. See, now he's kind of moving away from me, so I'm not going to give him a hug right now because he doesn't want one, because I believe that a lot of people get hurt because an animal is not consenting to their affection. And that's like not a popular, I've never heard anybody else say that ever. It's just something I've observed. And like as a child, I totally learned the hard way with an iguana. Was my first experience. Sorry, that was loud. I'm putting the food in there. Starbucks, but it's dog food. My friend, almost all of her plastic cups are Starbucks cups. So, I will wash this many times before putting it back in the cupboard. So anywho, let's go back to like this whole should you or should you not hug an animal or touch an animal. You just want to slowly and gently move towards it with a smile on your face. If you're feeling uncomfortable, inhale for a long time and then exhale even longer. You know, take deep breaths. Give off positive vibes, okay? Like, be happy. Maybe say a prayer. I don't know how dangerous the animal is that you're approaching, but anything you can do to make yourself more peaceful and happier, the animal's probably going to have more of a peaceful and happy reaction. Then ask yourself, do I need to touch this animal? Because if you're interacting with like a wild animal, for example, and the animal is not hurt, or even if the animal is hurt, you know, maybe you should call someone who's more experienced. Please be aware that sometimes certain organizations will euthanize. Like some organizations are very quick to euthanize. So please do your research before determining who you're going to call. If you have determined that you still need to touch the animal, or it's a pet and it's your job to touch the animal, then, you know, maybe double check with the owner if they're acting really weird and scary and crazy and you're like, you know, like if you're like, oh my gosh, I think this dog is actually a wolf, or I've heard of weird things like somebody got a puppy from like a foreign country, and they sell a lot of puppies to like tourists, and it wound up being a bear cub or a fox or a wolf or like something else entirely. So if you want me to cover those stories on my channel, I would be happy to do so. But anyway, so, you know, if it's your animal and you own it and it's stuck or something, there are like varying degrees to how much you need to touch an animal or not. Or maybe you just want to touch it for fun. So over the course of a few days or a few years, you know, just start coexisting with the animal. So just start by being in the same room, stand really still, be very peaceful. If it's playful, find a toy that it likes. If it enjoys eating, find some food that's extra healthy and extra yummy. If it doesn't enjoy eating, that could be a huge sign of stress. So your animal might actually hate you and hate where it is, and then you might want to consider rehoming it. These are just a few of the things that should go through